It's time to head back into the pristine wilderness for another overnight trip. I'll be gearing up in my 8mm wetsuit and spending most of the days in the icy waters of Tasmania's west coast, where the rich, mineralised ground holds a myriad of lost treasures.
What an amazing little piece.
It's been 18 months since I first discovered this river, and every time I thought it was worked out, it's happily proved me wrong. So join me on this journey, and let's see what treasures Mother Nature has in store for us this time. Beautiful little bird chirp. Look at these steep, sheer cliff faces. Like, that's pretty much vertical for about 20 or 30 meters up there. Like, this tiny little stream over probably millions of years has done that. It's amazing. Just take a second to breathe this in. It's just beyond words. How good. Oh, it's always such a relief to come to this creek because it means the end of a long journey for me, traveling from home and arriving to the camp. Now, I'm pretty stoked on the track these days because old Mother Nature construction company has built a bridge for me. There used to be one log that was quite slippery. It was very, very dodgy actually, and it ran across here. But now, a heap of flow has created this double barrel bridge. How good's that? That's the yellow-throated honeyeater. They know I'm back. That looks pretty damn good. Definitely keep me dry, I think, if the rain hits. So I've had a lot of people ask how I like my new bag. This is the Tasmanian Tiger bag, and I freaking love it. Like, you can fit so much stuff in it. I get the whole weddy in the bottom, and then heaps of room up the top for everything else. And it seems like pretty good, tough quality. Like, it's a military grade, I believe. So we'll see how long she lasts. So I'm just having my lunch, looking down here at where I want to start work, and you can see, I have to point it out, you can see the bare bedrock there. Well, I was working there last time and I didn't find much, but if you look a little bit further, you'll see all those hard packed rocks around there on that kind of eddy. See that shelf there? I reckon in there would be a good spot for gold to hide, because it's going to come downstream, run over these rapids, and then sit in that spot. If there's any cracks or sharp edges, jagged bedrock underneath those rocks, and gold will trap in there. So I think that's where I'll begin today's work once I finish eating. All right, time for the big walk to work. Oh, I'm excited. You just never know what that first piece of gold is going to look like. But after removing the wall of boulders and a lot of the stuff underneath them, the verdict was in. Ah, bugger. It was empty of gold. I mean, it's a bit smooth and it's steep, so gold's not going to trap there. Anyway, I'll continue working my way around here. So I've got my first little piece. It's a little flake wedged in a gap here, right below where I was trying to get gold actually. So it's just a continuation of where I was last time. It's a beautiful little picker. I only saw like a pinhead sticking out, but it was bloody long. And as usual, with all the bigger pieces, we'll take a better look at the weigh-in at the end of the video. Just found a couple more little pieces. They're only small, but it's a good spot. Looks like I've just found a piece of the trip. This is a pretty nice little one to pry out. Tiniest little pocket and there's so many flakes of gold in it. So I've moved upstream a little bit, just working here. It's ground I already did last time, but getting the odd piece here and there that was in the loose gravels. And I'm just opening up this section here. So there's good bedrock up there, and I'm just opening up here, and I'm gonna work my way forward. Now it looks pretty promising. There's good jagged bedrock here, and there's a little bit of a piece of gold wedged in between a fine crack, so I don't think this has been worked. And this little piece here was pretty damn hesitant to come out. But you know what they say, you never leave a man behind.
Well, I definitely don't think I've worked it. There's 5 little flakes in here in one pocket.
And 6 if you include this little one wedged right here. And there's probably heaps more I missed. Like this one.
Insane. Just underneath those 5 bits of gold, there was a little bit of fractured bedrock, and I've removed that, and it's loaded with little pickers.
It's a little Tassie. Look at that. What an amazing little piece. Got so much quartz in it. Little Tassie.
So right where I've been working along the wall here, and I found that little Tassie nugget, is actually a ledge that was overhanging it. And there's another piece in there that looks coarse as well. Then there's also like a clay layer, which potentially could have gold underneath it or throughout it. This is probably one of the coolest traps for gold I've seen in a long time. So on the inside bend, in this kind of eddy zone, it's like a little valley, and it's just filled with rocks and just gold spread all throughout it. And you can see I've only done about a foot and a bit from where the shelf was, and it's got about another potentially 3 feet to the wall. So if that stays up, there will be heaps of gold in here.
And the more gravels I fanned away, the more gold I found.
crazy afternoon. So it's pretty well a little bit past dinner time, so I'll call it quits now and we'll have a look at this gold here. Well, this is what we got for the afternoon. Super happy with that, and I'm bloody freezing, so I've got to go get the fire going. So that's it for day one. We'll take a closer look at today's haul. Starting things off with the first piece that I found for the day, the little railway spike, weighing in at 0.21 of a gram. This nice little flat piece resembling a pointing finger weighs in at 0.15 of a gram. This piece right here I'll leave to your own imagination, weighing in at 0.1211. And the biggest piece for the day, but definitely not the best, weighing in at 0.54. And my favourite piece from day one, the chunky little map of Tasmania. Ripper little nugget, weighing in at 0.36 of a gram. And the total for day one was 8 grams even. Tune in to day 2 as we continue to find more gold downstream. Thanks for watching.